Welcome Raptors, this is Paul Mills, also known as Binarai, here for another Raptoreum update stream on the 23rd of July 2023. Welcome, welcome. What's up Fostion, what's up Falcon, Rex, X-Ray, HNS. We've got Azorian, got Kirito, Pinjazang, Pepe. And we've got Scherm. Don't forget guys, head over to the stream party chat at our official Discord. The link is at the top right of the stream. That is discord.gg/Raptoreum. We usually do a bit of rain in the chat. Also, don't forget to follow us at Instagram, at Twitter, and at Threads. That's at Raptoreum. Be sure to follow this YouTube channel, make sure to like the video. Also click the bell to be kept up to date with any new videos from Raptoreum. We do this every single week. How you doing, Rufters? We got Simo, we got Toy. Big thanks to Whitebat Audio and Infraction for letting us use the tunes tonight. In about another 10 minutes time, we'll get started with the Raptoreum weekly update. Weekly update will last for about half an hour. Then we'll get started with the Cryptosmith stream.
Take them.
What's up, Mr. 1984? Munir, we've got Jeff Starlipper, Fernando Feeden, Lady Asma. Welcome, guys. Nice to have you. No, we're not there yet, H&S. What do you mean I got the stream beat down? What's up, JJ? I know you're watching. How you doing, man? Thanks for everything you're doing for the project. Much appreciated. Big thanks to Infraction Wipeout Audio. We do appreciate that. Almost there now, guys. Just about another 4 minutes until we get started. Looks like we've got a very special guest coming up. Don't forget, guys, if you are just joining us, make sure you head out to the stream party chat. We do a bit of raid there. That is genuine mainnet Raptoreum coins. All right, guys, I think it's about time we get over to the team, see what's going on. Can you hear me, guys?
Can hear you.
Lovely, perfectly.
Fantastic. Welcome, guys. Thank you for waiting around. Welcome to the weekly Raptoreum update stream on the 23rd of July 2023. Here we have Alejandro, who's the head of Spanish marketing. We have Charlie, who's co-founder of Raptoreum. We have the Scherminator, who's the head of the Discord moderation. And we have Fabrice Crew, also known as the Baguette Nibbler, who is head of French marketing. So welcome, guys. How are you all?
Doing well yourself?
Amazing. Amazingly good being with you guys.
It's very unusual to see you up at this time, Mr. Baguette. How do we have this
honor?
honor?
I know. Guess my intake of food and sun and Spanish sun and whatever is making me stronger, I guess. Should I say?
Okay.
Making me last until this time of the day. Finally, kids are put to sleep. Mrs. is just bring me a new beer for me for beginning the stream, and here we go, guys.
Awesome. Okay, let's get started, I suppose. Charlie, how is things going on with the DevNet and the assets code?
Uh, DevNet's pretty close right now. Just trying to work out I think an issue with the miner. Just waiting for Tree to have a look at that. I would expect that we'll have a DevNet ready in the next couple of days. Once it's ready to rock, I'll put out maybe a little guide on the blog on how people can join it and play around with assets. So we're very close, and once it's on DevNet and we get it tested, it's next step's obviously testnet. So looking forward to that.
Fantastic. As many of you seen on the last stream that we did, Cryptosmith's made a few sets of coasters. We do have one of those sets up for auction, which ends 15 minutes into the Cryptosmith stream, which is like the auction will end in like 45 minutes time. So if you do want to grab some Raptoreum branded coasters, they are made in veg tan leather with antiquing gel to really bring out the embossing on the leather. 3 of them are for cold drinks, and 1 of them is for hot drinks such as tea. The others are marked not for tea. So yeah, so that's what's on.
Obviously, as an English person, you brought it already.
I've put a bid on it. I mean, I wouldn't mind some coasters, but you know, there's that many people on the server. Most likely, I'm outbid by now. Let's have a look. Toys outbid me. He's at 8,069 RTM. So yeah, I might put a little sneaky bid in near the end, but we'll see about that. I mean, I paid more than that for my key tag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that was key tag number 3. So they are going very cheap considering you get 4 coasters. So it is tempting. So if anyone wants to grab some nice RTM branded coasters, then head over to the bidding no chatting allowed channel. If you do chat in there, Scherm will just delete it. You just get rather angry about that. Charlie, how's Ghost Press coming on, mate?
Yeah, Ghost Press is pretty much ready for launch from a technical perspective. All the main integration is done with the CDN Quick Cloud. I just need to polish things up this week. Service emails, stuff like that, make sure they're all worded right and they're nicely done. Get backups set up, finished off, and yeah, we'll make kind of a launch video. I need to make a couple of onboarding videos and a few video guides just about how the system works, how to use it and stuff like that. So I would expect to be able to launch Ghost Press at some point in the next week. Probably could have already launched it, but I'm super fussy when it comes to this stuff, so it's kind of got delayed a few times.
Okay.
We're very close.
For people who don't know what Ghost Press is, would you care to give them a little brief description?
Yeah, it's basically cutting edge WordPress hosting. If you're familiar with setting up websites or e-commerce stores, WordPress is kind of the go-to these days. Powers about 43% of all online stores and websites on the web right now. So GhostPress gives you the option to set that up and pay with Raptoreum. Integrate with the cutting edge cloud CDN built just for WordPress. We also have the Raptoreum wallet can be used as like a replacement for 2FA, like extra security using the cryptography in the wallet. We have some pretty cool little features planned. There's self-destructing tickets, kind of something that I've always bugged me about hosting is all the sensitive information passed in tickets. And a lot of times that information is stored plain text in the database. So not only are we encrypting it, but when you open a ticket, you have the option to set a time on it. When the time expires, the ticket self-destructs and it's gone forever. So some cool stuff like that.
Awesome stuff. Cheers, Charlie. More work has been done on the third-party marketplace with Mancini and Zlata putting in thousands and thousands of lines of code into making that happen. We're getting closer and closer with the latest work going into the collection showcase and the carousel. We've got a developer feedback and roasting session coming up, so we're all excited to work together on that and iron out some kinks and to see where we can push it. Scherm, we've got a lot more in the Gigatoshis now, right?
Yeah, I think we're up to 60 people in the realm of Gigatoshis now. So it's definitely
68?
growing. Oh, 60.
Oh, 60. Right, okay.
Yeah. 68 soon. 69 even sooner.
So what is the realm of the Gigatoshis for those that don't know?
Basically, the realm of Gigatoshis is like kind of an exclusive club. To get into the realm, you need to donate at least one RTM to the rain pot for trivia on Mondays and Thursdays. You'll start at night level 1. After level 10, you enter the realm of Gigatoshis, and you have some nice benefits. Secret channel, a AI bot that you can use for Wiz's AI generation with stable diffusion. So you have all those options when you reach the realm.
Awesome stuff. And we've got many new additions to the Me6 commands on the Discord as well. You can test them out by doing an exclamation mark and then maybe somebody's name. We've been having quite a lot of fun over the last couple of weeks with that. So especially when you're raining and you're doing phrase rains, it's a lot of fun. So check that out as well. We have created a new channel called Ghost Rider Valley. And that is a new game that Sagami Game Dev, as his Discord name is currently working on. And that's where he can build and focus on his game and iron out some of the kinks and things like that and work with the community on making it as best as it can be. He plans on incorporating Raptoreum as a currency into the game soon, which is exciting stuff. So we're more than happy to help him out and support him and provide a space for him to work. Scherm, we've got some updates on the Raptor hash pool.
Yeah, on Raptor hash, there was an announcement made that the website's going to be going down for about a month. We're doing some real renovations on the stuff on the back end there. And you can still mine to the pool, but they recommend if you do mine to the pool to include a backup pool in your miner config. So if the pool does go down, you'd actually still keep mining.
Yep.
What are the changes that they're going to be making on there? Do you know?
I'm not sure all the details of all the changes, but it seems like they're doing a whole overhaul of the back end.
All right. Okay, Charlie, what else have you been working on, bro?
I've been working on, for the past 4 or 5 months, moving all of our infrastructure away from our old hosting provider, which was UpCloud. Great provider, good performance, but they jacked their prices up just way too much. It doesn't make any sense to stay there. So I've been moving all our stuff away and at the same time streamlining it, making it more efficient and easier to scale. We learned quite a bit when we had that big spike way back on November, was 2021 there. And we had the network got hammered with, like thousands of new wallets coming on and trying to get the, blockchain data and stuff. And so, I mean, the network will scale by itself on a big spike like that, but it takes time for it to catch up. So we put a lot of support infrastructure in there to help it. And put in load balancers and stuff like that. So when a big spike comes like that, it's going to get spread out a little bit better throughout the network. And it also makes it easier for me to spin up new support nodes if I need and put them behind the balancer. It just takes a few minutes. Also, our old mail server, the old girl's 4 years old or something, I've been working on today. It's time to take it out back and put it out of its misery. It's using an Ubuntu 18, so it's going to be migrated as well over to another provider, and at the same time shiny install of the mail server, and then I'll just migrate all the accounts and the mail and everything over. It's never fun migrating mail servers, but it has to be done, so we'll get her done.
Fantastic, Charlie. Okay, this is the last stream from me for a few weeks as I'll be on holiday and busy and away from PC. You'll still see me online, still posting and still doing some things, but there'll be no trivia. and no streams until I'm back, unless someone else on the team would like to rig one.
I may rig some if needed.
Well, that'd be great. Please note this also means no AMA stream as well, so we'll do one as soon as I get back. It just means I'm away for the end of the month, for this last Sunday of the month. I just simply don't have the production power or the internet speed to do it on my mobile or my laptop while I'm away. Plus, if I did, then I'd probably get in trouble with the wife, so it's probably best.
Keep the wife first, more important things.
So if anyone in the community would like to take one of the trivia nights that we'd normally do and do something for the community, then go ahead. You're more than welcome to. It'd be nice to see something new, and doing this, well, for me, doing this every week, well, 2 trivias a week, and this live stream as well, running the marketing team and all the other things as well. You know, it'd be nice to have a little bit of a break and come back fully refreshed, ready for you all to with full force. You know, there's loads more videos and things coming from H&S, which I'll schedule out for when I'm away. Thanks again, H&S, for all your efforts. It's much appreciated. Amazing help for the project. It's also great to see Raptured back in the community, and spending some time building some moving artwork and things like that. As you can see on the start of the stream, we did use a few of the Raptured slides, and one from Villain actually. So thanks to Raptured and Villain. And we are also planning a Let's Kill Twitter event, where we will be rewarding for Twitter content. We are planning this after the stream ends, and there'll be a new channel which is invite only, and it will involve posts, replies and tagging, with different rewards paid for however you interact with Twitter and involve the Raptoreum project. It will be paid in RTM for those that participate. You will be required to grab your proof in image or link, and we will reward obviously based on what the content is. The aim of this is to break Twitter or spread RTM Twitter all over Twitter like butter, and get new people looking at Raptoreum while having some fun at the same time with the community. So please stay tuned for that. And finally, from me, a big shout out to Santos and Geckos for stopping into the community recently. It was nice to see you guys after such a long break, and you know, be nice to have you back again. So do make sure to show your faces again. Scherm, how is the Discord community? What's going on?
The Discord community is doing well. You know, like you said, it was good to see Santos and Becos and some other people who've been gone for a little while come back and say hello and get caught up. But yeah, I mean, everybody's doing well. Everybody's excited for assets. They see the development. Obviously very, very close now, so obviously can't wait.
Yeah, certainly exciting. And I'm going to pass the stream now to Mr. Baguette Nibbler, and he's going to tell us all about the I don't know, what you've been working on.
Oh, I don't know.
Or have you been lazy?
Yeah, no, I mean everywhere. I'm everywhere. I'm doing a lot of stuff, but basically I think we are pretty happy to see all community members come back to check up on us and check where we are, and we're also explaining as part of community is not used to projects which are bootstrap, not using any VCs and money which can influence then the project, and then you got the VC getting in the project and stuff like that. So it's interesting to take the time to explain to people how things works when you're bootstrapping and when you're working with the means that we have, you know. So it's pretty interesting. I've been doing it this week, and it's sometimes it can hurt feelings, but it's just about saying the truth to people, you know. and explaining to them that they should be patient because you cannot rush things. Asking for something every day doesn't make it appear quicker. It's just at, at the end of the day, we are doing the most we can with the power we have, and everyone in the team is pushing forward. You can be sure of that. Everyone can be sure of that. We are all pushing forward, being the marketing, being the devs, being the co-founders, being the person which is moderating in the Discord. Everyone is pushing with full power that we have. So it's just when you have something which is taking time, it's not because we want it to take time. It's just because it needs to take time to be done in the right way. And as we always say, we are not cutting any corner on anything we are doing. So we better make you feel disappointed because it takes 2 months more or 3 months more, even if it's not a feeling we want to give. But if it needs to take 3 months more, you just have to wait it for the 3 months more that it needs to take to get something done. Because at the end of the day, the thing is pushing out the better code it is, because when you've pushed out the code and you're building on this code, you cannot afford to have a lot of trouble with this code. So yeah, basically it's working on the community to explain stuff. I guess it's need to be explained and done and say how things work when you're doing technical work, and also when it's a project. So you're working on big mark on the project, and so when you're building, when you're developing stuff, until it's done, it's not done. So I know that's expectation has been building, but until expectation is building in one stuff, then doing the actual thing is another stuff. And it's cool to be there when we are soon to see the assets and the transaction decoupling at some points in testnet and everything. But yeah, it has been a long run for the community, but I think we still have got our core community behind us, and that's cool stuff, because we are here. They see that we are pushing commits, that the marketing team is running, that Scherm is here every day. I mean, it's the team, and the core team is here working every day, and we will be seeing soon in 3 years, if we need to say soon in 3 years. But we're all here to make it happen as the best way possible. So yeah, things take time. Yeah, it does take time. But when it gets out, we're not going backward. We're always pushing forward. All the team is pushing forward for RTM, and having a community behind us and pushing forward too, it's a good stuff. But yeah, it's require patience. It's like the saying in France. We have a saying which say, Rome, the city Rome, and the empire wasn't built in one day. So it's the same things basically. When we have something that needs to be done, it can take 3 months, it can take 6 months, it can take 9 months, but at the end of the day, it's done, and everyone is working on it. So yeah, it's basically what is happening. Yeah, it's community work. People just at some point can have doubt. That's when you show that you're working on the long run, even if market condition is not up to what everyone will want, because everyone wants a great market condition, but we don't care about market. We have to focus on the product. Then we will see about the market, So guys, just stick up with us. We're pushing forward. Everyone is, and if you're backing us, it's giving us wings as well. So that's why I'm here.
Thanks, Spaghetti. Alejandro, how are you? And what's going on with Spanish marketing?
Hi guys, hope everything is fine with you. Yeah, I'm fine. This week have been difficult for family. Here we have children's are not in the school, and the whole family get a flu, so we got a flu war here all this week.
All right.
But we are fine. We are fine in house and in the community very well. They are all expecting, waiting, buying more notes, getting more Raptoreum at good prices, and they are building smart notes every day. I saw an idea. One of the groups, I think it was you, Binarai, says to push all the information to when one smart node get built
Yep.
on the net and go through the network, because it's amazing. It's beautiful when every time you see a smart node coming up, and in on this kind of market is you feel a satisfaction when you see it. Anyway, one way or another is another smart node on the net, which is very good.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
We can do that. We've just got to speak with Jamardis to get that set up with a separate channel
yeah,
posting through to
that
that. But
is
yeah.
a fantastic idea. I hear that, and I think it's beautiful. And yeah, we are good in the community. I haven't make a videos this week, and got all this thing, but I'm going to make videos. I'm having new plans now. I'm still have to do the weeklies videos. I still have to keep them on. It's good. I got busy. People is talking. I saw some new fresh faces on the group, so which is very good on the Spanish group. And yeah, I got some very powerful guys there on the Spanish group now, doing like and retweet and writing there. They are fantastic there. I saw them. They are very good. Yeah, we are happy. Very
Awesome
happy.
stuff. Okay, guys, we're going to head over to the YouTube channel chat now. So I'm just going to have a scour over there to see if there's any questions for us. We've got roughly 5 minutes left. Emir Khan Kirdag says, working in bear season succeeds in bull season. Exactly, bro. We did push a tweet out about that a couple of days ago, you know. We've never stopped. I mean, we've always said we started in a bear market. We worked hard, pushed through in a bull market. We never stopped working, and we went back into a bear market again every single day. We kept on relentless working. You know, you get a few comments here and there from price-focused community members, but we just ignore it because we know what our goals are and we know where we're traveling to, and we know what we've got to do. So it's just noise to us, and we're more than confident to plow on with what we set out to do, and nothing's going to change that. So have you got any questions for us on YouTube? If you've got any questions for us, then fire away. We are here. We will answer anything as long as it's nothing that we can't answer. All right, we'll head over to the stream party chat at our Discord. HNS is saying, can you expand on the notion that because apps are made with more programming languages, maintenance is going to be far easier and less expensive with RTM than other blockchains? Charlie?
I'm not really sure what he means by maintenance, but I mean, for the contracts, for having them audited, for writing them, obviously it's going to be much easier and much cheaper because, you know, if you're writing something in Java or Python, which is extremely well known, to have an audit done on that contract is extremely simple because there's a huge pool of auditors and developers that can have a look at that contract. It's also easier to write automated audits for them on those languages because they're so well known. And you know, if you can't program or whatever, and you want to have a smart contract written by somebody, you know, instead of paying $3,000, you know, you can pay, you know, $100 because the developers, there's so many more developers and obviously a lot more competition on those languages than like Solidity.
Solidity being Ethereum and EVM based chains, that is.
Yeah.
Okay. Justinus is saying, well, all I can tell about Raptoreum, it's unique and there is nothing else like it. Absolutely, bro, exactly. Pepe is saying, small business will need another tool, but the wallet for mint assets, like a marketplace or some external platforms for minting assets? Well, you'll be able to mint assets within the core wallet. We are also working on a lighter wallet which will connect to the marketplaces and external areas of the internet with the Raptoreum wallet and code, so that you'll be able to do from there as well. There will be obviously some marketplaces which are similar to other marketplaces out there, where they'll literally just have a form, you fill the form in and you mint your assets that way, and they'll just connect it with the op IDs of the assets and things like that. But yeah, so we'll be doing our main iteration at the core wallet and the light wallet. Yeah. It's me, Ditch Me from Discord. Do you know Ditch Me, Scherm? You're muted.
You're muted, Scherm.
Ditch me? I'm not sure.
I don't remember that name either.
Right. Okay. Ali Card is saying, has there ever been any attempt of VCs to enter into RTM? We do have a VC-oriented deck that we've created, but we haven't really got any VCs on board, for the simple reason is that they like the project and things like that, but we are not a centralized sort of pre-mined project. We are fully decentralized. We had a fair launch, which means no one's got a lot of RTM coins to give away to people, you know, and this is what the VCs are interested in. They're interested in, you know, money for coins and tokens, and that's not what we're about. So right now we've just decided to keep it fully decentralized and plow on forward without any help, and just deploy it fully organically and properly. And I think that really is going to stand the test of time, rather than selling ourselves down the wayside and bending over backwards to orders from VCs, when really we know what the project needs, we know what the code needs, and that's the most important thing. All the VCs care about is the money behind it, and that's not going to help anybody. So that's our stance on all of that at the moment. And you know, yeah, VCs bring in money, and they might bring in big exchanges and things like that, but we can do those things, and we do have goals in place, and we do have set funds in place that we are stacking every single week to go towards that sort of thing, and we will get there eventually without the VCs. And by doing that, then we feel it's a bit more fair on the community. We're not taking orders from anyone else, and we're true to blockchain values and rules, just like Bitcoin. Okay, guys, I think that just about rolls it up for the RTM update stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for joining us. If you do want to stick around, we do have a Cryptosmith stream coming up in a few minutes. We're going to have a couple of minutes interlude, and then we're going to get Cryptosmith on here and see what's going on. So thanks for joining us, guys, and stick around for the next stream.
Thanks, everybody.
Catch you later.
Thanks all.
Yo, get it, Smith. Raptoreum. Welcome, Raptors. Get it, Smith. Welcome, Raptors.
Cryptosmith con un ritmo y dale fin. Seguro que pega un hit, semana de actualización. Raptoreum está en cadena y yo traigo el micro en on. Tirando fuego, somos rapaces. Solo espera lo que viene.
Wait. It's Binarai. His name is Cryptosmith, the with his tip-top chips. And when he's listening to the song, he's got some hip-hop hips. He does this forged in fire, and Smith are played by wire. He does this only for the love, so turn up amplifier. And when you're sitting and you're watching the myth of the Smith with the brain in the jiff. Oh, don't slip, Smith, for Smith's the only one who puts swords in fire. Propels the lords of pyre, they're reaching higher and higher. Smith, what you making, man? What you making, Smith? Smith!
Yo, get it, Smith. Raptoreum. Welcome, Raptors. Get it, Smith. Welcome, Raptors.
The holo, bro, what are you doing? The holo. The holo, bro, what are you doing? The holo.
After Raptoreum, the world. Oh,
Right, mate.
I
Fox
hadn't-
with an anchor. What's it to you?
I didn't see
Hey
that.
there.
Never mind what you saw there. That was nothing, you know.
Yeah, nothing.
It's just, How's it going, guys?
Yeah, bro.
Doing well, yourself?
Doing great.
This was
Are you-
awesome. I like it so much.
Are you playing Soundbite still, or is Baguette here?
Baguette is
Yeah,
here.
The real deal,
Hey,
but yeah.
the real Baguette.
Now he's being shy.
Yeah.
That because
I didn't-
Binarai is whipping me now.
I didn't think you were gonna stick around.
He'll be snoring soon. Don't worry.
yeah, we'll get some new sound bites.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can get up to there. We'll see. At some point, I guess.
Okay, Smith, do you want to introduce yourself and what you do again and all that good stuff?
Yeah. My name is Jesse Lambert, aka the Cryptosmith. Coming live from the headquarters of Cryptomania, where we take real world things and we turn them into a digital asset, where when assets are live mainnet soon, we will take those and we will introduce them into digital platforms such as games, whatever you want. So here we just kind of walk through what we do and try to have some fun doing it. How's it going there, Binarai? Who do we all have with us?
Okay, so we have the Baguette Nibbler, also known as Fabrice Crew. We have
Hey, so sorry. I feel like I must. Okay, continue.
Yeah, we have myself. My name is Paul Mills, and I'm also known as Binarai. We have the Scherminator, who is a regular, and we have Charlie, who's on again.
Always good to
Yay,
have her.
Charlie!
You get bored of Binarai after 5 minutes or so. And then you got So I'll bring you in. where we are, we've done some polish work. We've done some finishing work. We're basically essentially ready to put this guy back together.
Okay.
So I ended up taking about 1 millimeter off of here, and cleaning this guy up. And we put a spacer on from last time. And so now everything's brought back to 600, and this guy's nicely polished up.
Sweet.
Nice. Yeah.
And then what we're going to actually do is we're going to take the focus away from this for now. And we are going to make the sheath, the scabbard for it.
So the scabbard
So
is
we'll
where
get
the
a-
blade goes into, yeah?
Correct. And we'll get a nice little aerial shot of that.
Yeah, that looks
Yeah,
really
that's
nice.
wicked.
That's
Awesome.
sweet.
Awesome work as usual.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can't wait to have my hands on it.
So I should just let you all know, Charlie DM'd me
Like
today.
Charlie's
And
beating
"Hey,"
again.
he says he shot me into private message and he said, "Hey, remind me of your RTM address." And I went, "Why would I need to remind?" Y'all better be on top of your game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's ready to rock and roll already.
Yeah. Love it. So I'm going to do some minor stuff to this just to get this handle kind of up to the same standard as everything that is here. But we're going to go get a chunk of wood and we're going to start milling it up to get our blade in there. We're going to get that nice little, the click that every tanto or wakizashi or katana should have as it slides into its scabbard. And yeah, and hopefully we are done by the end of this stream.
Really?
Or at least have
Done?
it done.
Yeah.
Or at least have it to the place. Okay, that's best case. Worst case scenarios, we'll have it to the place where I could finish it up within the next couple days and have it out there. Saying that, how are we doing on our coasters?
Well, our coasters are due to finish in 6 minutes' time, and currently the leading bidder is Falcon 2304 at 12,021. So guys, if you do want these Raptoreum branded coasters, then make sure to bid on it because they're almost over very, very shortly. And yeah, they are the coolest looking ones in my opinion. Baguette has bid lower than what Falcon's bid at 13. I don't know why you did that.
You gotta go higher, Baguette. Higher.
Yeah, you've got to go higher, not lower, Baguette. There we go.
So I'll give you a run through each one because each one individual, like the set itself is unique, but each one
Man
individually.
can try, you know. A man can try. even more when he's French.
So this is the original one. I messed up.
Okay.
And then I still ended up putting the E backwards, like a dope. But whatever. And then the rest of them are not for T. Not for T. And then finally, we put one in there just for Binarai.
Well, that's if I win them.
Yeah.
But surely
So, yeah.
English people are not the only ones that drink tea, right? Oh, Baguette's in at Baguette's in at 20,020. 5 minutes left on the bidding, guys. If you do want these coasters, it is heating up. I don't think you're going to win them, Baguette, to quite honest with you. That Mr. Falcon guy is...
My wife drink herbal tea. I need the hot one too.
Oh, really?
For her.
Oh, Falcon,
drink some tea
Falcon
around
is
here as
typed and
well.
he's coming back in. Baguette, you should have left it till the last minute. 21,012 RTM now. Hey Smith, is the stream on Wi-Fi or is it on mobile? Because we're not getting the best of quality at the moment.
It's a little fuzzy.
It's a little fuzzy, yeah.
Falcon is entering a bidding war with me.
Well, that seems a lot better, Smith. Whatever you did then, that's great.
Baguette's at 23.023.
Yeah, there you go. Crystal clear now.
Three minutes left.
Yeah, 3 minutes left, guys.
Oh, Falcon just came in 25.2.
There's a serious battle going on right now. I don't think Falcon's going to let you have him, Baguette. What?
Ooh,
30,030?
You guys are crazy. So we do have two other sets as well after this, but they are different styles. So go get the coasters.
Step down, Falcon. I'm gonna break your wings, bro.
Yeah, he seems to be holding off right now, Baguette, after that one. 2 minutes left, Falcon, if you're watching. You got 2 minutes left.
I think he's coiling up.
Yeah,
that's
probably.
what I think. Going for that last 1 minute stab.
Yeah.
See, a good hunter or a good raptor, in this case, sits in his perch and he waits till the perfect moment.
I think he just struck 31.013. Oh, Baguette 32.032.
Hey, 32 on the right. Let me hit 32.5. Too late, your friend.
1 minute.
1 minute left. Yeah. Ooh, it's the last minute now, guys.
Ooh, Falcon 33.033. Ooh, Art Quintella's typing.
Oh, Quintella's typing, is it? Oh, Baguette's in at 33.
You gotta get it in the thread.
Oh, you didn't do it in the thread.
Out in the thread, hurry.
Last 30 seconds, guys. Oh, Quintella's in now at 33,500. I don't think Baguette's very pleased about that. Oh, Baguette's in
34444.
3444.
And
That's it.
Is that it? Oh, it is. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Channel down.
So yeah, we'll close
Sneaky
that.
Baguette.
Yeah, congrats, Baguette. You've got yourself some nice coasters. I'm sure your wife is going to be pleased with her herbal tea.
Oh yeah. I wait for the last second to send it.
That was a good opportunity for a great soundbite.
Falcon, you're not getting to soar again.
I don't know what soundbite to use. I mean, Baguette sounds really evil at the moment.
No, that's what I mean. You should have recorded them.
Maybe.
Oh, we got it on stream. We can replay it.
Karl.
That is
nothing I like
glorious.
more than shaping by hand at times. You know, you can never get the proper feel like you can to this. I don't know how many times I was at a point in a stage where I was all fancy like and tried to get everything on CAD, and I designed for hours and hours and got it what looked to be perfect. Finally got the cam work done, got the finished piece off of the machine. Looks like absolute garbage.
Oh, really?
The feel wasn't right. It didn't fit in my hands correctly. What looked good on screen didn't look good in three-dimensional real life. There's just something about doing things by hand, taking the time, moving it around, looking at it from every different angle, juggling it around in your hand, going and catching a moose.
There we go.
Yeah. In a net, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Living on the edge.
Yeah. And then, of course, where we can, we use tools to our advantage. But I have learned that when you try to rush things, it never works out.
Cryptosmith looks so sexy working on it.
Sexy.
What?
I think.
Yeah, a man walking on knife, bro. It's sexy.
I think you've had a few too many sherbets, haven't you, Mr. Baguette?
You're making me blush, Baguette.
He's waiting for the Mankini episode.
Oh, yeah. Coming.
What?
All right.
I'm sweating a little bit here.
Don't worry, it's a French thing.
I mean, I heard about you, French, but I mean, living's in the details, I suppose, right? Now, I have to admit something. I typically wouldn't actually use a palm sander to sand my grips. There's two reasons that I am doing it in this case. One, for the most part, it's pretty straight. There's not a lot of contours that I have to work with. And two, for the sake of time. So I do want to put that caveat out there. Usually this is about a 1 to 2 hour process of hand sanding. And that way that further feel just kind of gets baked into the totality of the piece. So I felt to say that.
We actually heard that tool, Smith. It actually came through on the
Came through pretty good.
Yeah.
Did you have to quiet me down a little bit, or was it like
just a nice hum?
Nice hum.
Can almost feel the vibrations coming through.
If I turn yours down a little bit, then.
One thing I really love about this stabilized wood is I don't know how well this comes through, but this is only 220 grit on a typically 800 grit operation, and already it's taken a polish.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So stabilized wood is that process over there, and this is completely saturated with resin. So there's no expansion contraction. Oh, but it is murder on standing discs. I have a whole stack of brand new ones right here. Gotta ask the camera girl. She
Okay, so
what's going on?
your kids are back, aren't they?
They're back, yeah.
Yeah. So have we got Smithette on the camera now?
She is, yeah.
Awesome.
And then little Junior's running around. What's he doing? He's making a knife right now out of a stick.
Oh, is he? Do you know what I'll do? I'll add the vanity addresses into the chat because we haven't got them pinned anymore.
All right, we have them.
I'll see if I can find them.
If you pin those to the chat, maybe add a note to it saying that if anybody sends donations to them to send me a DM and let me know, I'll match it.
Awesome.
Nice.
Very cool. Bow, 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 bow.
Okay, I've added those to the chat now. I'll just pin them.
Using the slack belt is a really nice way to get rid of any facets because of the tangential nature of a slack belt. You see, I don't know if you can, camera's picking it up, but here you can see some of the facets that it's exposing and taking out.
Oh yeah.
We'll just keep doing that until she's of course, it's a game you got to play because these edges are bent over. But if you push it down too hard, the edges themselves will start biting, and then you're dealing with striations going in the opposite axis. So, a bit of a safety thing, really. You got to be okay with only pushing so hard and watching so much come off.
Okay, so the stream today is called Inevitable. Why the choice of name, Smith?
As like most everything Raptoreum isn't a matter of if, just when. So this Kanto is inevitably going to get finished. Asset, it's inevitable. People keep hearing the answer soon. And when I first heard Charlie, he says around here we say soon. And I said, okay. And it took me a little bit to kind of understand it, really. And I grew to understand soon as saying, don't worry about it. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. It's not a matter of if, it's just when.
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
There's Junior.
So I took it to 600 on there, but 600 on there is tends to be with a used belt a little finer than 600 by hand. So we're gonna start off at 1,000 here rather than going back to 6 to take out any potential machine marks. And then once this is up, we're gonna take a block of wood and we're just gonna get going on the scabbard.
I don't know why again, Smith, but the quality's down on the video. Doesn't seem to be great at the moment, but whatever you did before worked great.
It's the old reset by Discord. Next looks good now, right? It did. Yeah, that's better.
All right. And oh man, the stabilized wood. Like I don't use anything but these days, right? I'm gonna put a pin in the hole just so that we don't blow out the edges.
Yep.
And then we're gonna, because it's a polymeric resin, it acts more like a plastic than anything. So I have found that this plastic polishing compound works fantastic. We're just going to get that in there. I think it has a chemical process to the plastic as well as a microabrasion. More leaning to the chemical than to the microabrasion. And pretty good evidence is that I'm rubbing it on the brass with no brass coming off. So we'll get that on there. We'll let it dry. Let it do its chemical stuff.
Looks like plenty of donations are coming in for the kids, Smith.
They will be happy to hear that. While we're on the topic, I do just want to say that we greatly appreciate it, and I am not a fan of giving rewards where they are not due. So trust me, the kids work for it. If there was nothing for them to do before the donations, because of the donations, they are now much more busy. I'm not running a sweatshop, but I like them to know how to earn and have the value of something.
Yeah.
And that's thank you again on their behalf.
Absolutely. We got
so.
Sorry, I was saying we got RQ in the chat. He said he's late but present. We've got Falcon saying, I totally have to ask my wife if she would polish my stabilized wood. Some more donations coming in from X-Ray. Thanks, bro.
So let's go over here in the light. I'll show you the difference. So this is before.
Okay.
After.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
That looks really cool.
Yeah.
It almost looks like stone.
So we have a bunch of stabilized woods in the front in blocks, and everybody, 99% of people, asks what kind of stone they are.
Really?
No, this still has lignin in the wood. Doesn't destroy the lignin. It just kind of bridges the gaps. The resin does. So you can still tear lignin out. So I got to slow this down. It actually takes a nicer sheen at a slower speed.
Baguette, are you still awake?
He's snoring.
I don't know. He's on mute now, so I assume he's fallen asleep.
I'm not asleep at all. I'm sending tips on the Discord.
Oh, okay.
I'm sending tips for the kids.
Nice.
You know?
Were you in the stream party chat or what?
No, I'm sending it on general, sorry.
Oh, right. Well, you'll have to do it. It doesn't count in general. You'll have to do it in the stream party chat again.
What the fuck? I just pinged the Cryptosmith and hold the donation for kids, you know, and that's it. Should I head to party chat to skip donating?
Oh, I've noticed you've paid for your for your coasters.
I've paid for my coasters and I've donated something like 3,500 for the kids. But yeah, I'm still in a good mood. So I mean,
you probably kind of match those too, huh?
You've sent it to Smith, not the kids. I mean, Smith's just gonna buy Tim Hortons coffee with that.
Yeah, Tim Horton because he's in Canada.
The kids' addresses are in stream party chat, so
they have their own vanity addresses.
I need to find the stream party. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, right above box.
Yeah.
Now, this I made.
Don't hold all your kid money. It's for your kid, not for you.
Do you have me the
it's not
amount, and I'll make sure it gets set into their vanity addresses. So I made this square. I'm starting not to like it.
Basically, those are bribe. If I understand correctly.
You don't like it? Why?
No, I just think it's for bribe.
Baguette, I'm not talking to you, you pisshead. I'm talking to Cryptosmith.
For God's sake.
Baguette, I think you are not allowed to not show up on every stream from this point forward. You have to be there. I like the French salt.
Yeah, the French and English always go at it.
Yeah, I never even put that together.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
That's wicked.
Yeah, that is wicked.
You think people are going to look at me strange when I walk through the supermarket with that?
You can just say it's for religious purposes.
I need to cut some melons.
Yeah.
It's not helping. It's not helping Binarai.
We're testing for ripeness.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, while we're here, before I put these away, we have these ones about to get finished with the logo, and we can throw those bad boys up if you wish.
Yeah.
And you know what? Maybe we can just auction them off before the end of the stream. No? Am I throwing a wrench into things? Here's what I'm thinking. This is going to be your last stream for a bit. You're going away on a vacation.
Yeah, it's the last stream, which means they need something to do while I'm gone. You know what I mean? I think you should auction until I get back from my first holiday, and then we can round that up, and then just before I go, we can put some more on the next holiday, and then yeah, I think we should do that. If we show all our cards on this stream right now, then it's a bit of a waste, I think.
I was just
last stream until the next one after vacation. Binarai is living for vacation, and once in a while you can do it, for God's sake.
I was just kind of thinking, you know, like as a farewell thing, right?
What? So you're just going to give them to me?
No, I wouldn't go that far. So okay, here I'm a bit of a wood miser, and that just means I'm extremely cheap when it comes to wood. So I can't decide. We have burl, like this is a high grade burl piece here.
Yeah.
That Charlie chose. We did a vote, but Charlie chose it. We all know. And so I'm thinking we'll do an equally awesome burl saya. I believe it's called a saya. Binarai, if you could Google that for me. I hate being incorrect. So.
How do you spell it? How do you spell it?
Saya. Just look up the name for a katana scabbard. Pretty sure it's a saya.
Okay, yeah, I've got it.
It is? It's a saya?
Saya, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Good, great. So for the saya, I was thinking we'll do a burl wood as well. Now my trouble is just that I hate turning burl into wood chips. So just tell me to do it. And I'll do it.
Just do it.
I mean, you could use mammoth tusk.
We'll start the bidding at 5 nodes. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. That's all I needed to hear. I just needed to. My kids are yelling at me, "Don't do it," and you know they're not helping anything. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Come here, boy. Yeah, I need my fancy pencil here. Thank you.
Oh.
This is a felt, though.
No wonder.
And I think we'll duplicate the theme of having that blue spacer. I don't know if you can see it, but micro-wise,
oh yeah,
it's got this little kick of chatoyance there right in the end.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
So yeah, okay, I'm gonna do it.
It's the right choice.
Falcon is saying, hold off on the next auction until Baguette is sleeping, please.
Dude, snoring.
So how are you going to make this then, Smith? Do you just drill it from one block and just drill into it? Or
no, we're gonna have to split it.
Yeah.
And then we'll carve out the shape of the blade in the Z axis.
Okay.
And then we'll glue it back together.
And do you fill it with epoxy, or does it just literally the exact size carved out?
We do the exact size carved out. Even though now that you say that, I kind of want to do that for the sake of time because it's way faster.
Okay. And you know the blade, and it goes in there. How does it stay in? Is it like some sort of click to keep it on in place or something like that?
Yeah, that all goes into the.
Uh-oh. Something broke or a finger's still there.
I'm just living with it as it meets its demise. It's like being with a pet as you put the needle in it, you know. I got the guard on here. It's good to go. If my finger were to slip, or if I were to run anything into it, can't do anything. Good to go.
I think you should test it with your tongue.
Oh, man.
What's that?
You should do the tongue test. That's the best way to test it.
That's so funny. You have no idea why that's so funny. It's a private thing. My kids.
Where's somebody done the tongue test?
Well, I constantly offer my children $20 to test if something is hot with their tongue. They never take me up on it because they're smart. But we call it the tongue test.
All right, okay.
It is a lesson in common sense, is what it is. I don't actually want my children to get third-degree burns on their tongue.
So is it just for hot steel you do that with?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so today is National Gorgeous Grandma Day.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if she looks fly for an 80-year-old, you have to admit it.
What else we got?
It's also International
Yeah, move on.
Move on from there.
It's International Yada 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 Day.
That's a goodie.
What does
I'll mark
that
one
mean?
on my calendar.
Yada 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 is just like nonsense.
It's
Yeah,
something
yada.
to do with Seinfeld.
Yeah, it's kind of like blah blah blah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yada yada yada.
It's also National Parents Day.
National Parents Day. What do the parents get for this?
I don't know, but the description is, where would we be without the people who loved us even before
Okay.
we were born?
There's
Tell
no
him what
mother.
he gets, Johnny. Well, he gets another 25 years of feeding that child with absolutely zero thanks, only for one day him to turn around and say, "Get out of my life, Dad. Welcome to parenthood."
That sounds about right.
Apparently, you got 2 days now. You got Parents' Day and you got Father's Day.
It's his peanut butter and chocolate day.
Oh, peanut butter and chocolate.
So it's like a dog's worst and best day.
Yeah.
Let's go have a look at these book maps because that's where the beauty is.
You gonna wet them down for us?
I can't. I don't have any alcohol.
What? No alcohol.
No alcohol. Oh wait. Aha! Wait. I do. The heck is that? Sounds like a weed whacker.
Oh, it's bourbon. It's Kentucky straight bourbon.
Did I just do? Oh. Okay. So How can I do this where I'm not putting this in so much? Just over here, emptying a bottle, filling it up with some alcohol so that I don't waste all my alcohol.
Why you should always have a jar of moonshine in the shop.
It's the shine that'll get you.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's all.
awesome. Awesome.
How's that for Rorschach?
Beautiful.
So tell me, what exactly do you see? Yeah, you see your parents? Do you see your childhood? Yeah.
It looked like almost like a robot upside down if you turn it the other way around.
Oh, this is very interesting. Tell me more, please.
It looks like the Discord logo.
Like an owl.
A little bit like the Discord logo.
Yeah.
Or an owl, yeah.
Well, I saw the owl. That's my first thought. A little bit.
Yeah, let's go with owl, seeing as how, an owl's a raptor.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on, shall we? So, making sure we know which one is the outside and which side is the inside. We are going to bring it just inside that so that we can account for our spacer. Or wait, hang on here. I got to do this backwards math again here. If we're putting a spacer on, then we actually need to put it out here. But we also want to leave ourselves enough room to change anything. So we'll put it flush. We'll do that. I can just put it all flush like. And then you know what, Binarai, dang it, I didn't want to, but I'm thinking of the time. We might have to go with the epoxy. I did want to do a proper carve just because it is very rewarding at the end, having that knife slip in there and feeling that mechanical click, and knowing that was 1,000,000% you that did that. And usually that involves something called candling. So you take a piece, and we might show you. What is that? What is that word I'm looking for?
Demonstrate.
Thank you. Demonstrate. I feel a little like the camera's a little low. Is the camera a little low? Yeah.
That's a little better, yeah.
Yeah. A little bit. A little bit. We'll demonstrate it. Just a touch for you. And then I'll show you a use case. Because it is neat. But I'm doing that as kind of like so that I'm like paying a penance, trying to get you to forgive me for doing it with resin instead of doing it properly. So yeah, I'll demonstrate it, or actually, I will demonstrate with the help of my young assistant, whilst we start on this portion of stuff. So the big thing here is while I have everything in square format, I'm going to do all my measurements that I can. So I do need a pair of calipers. And what I'll do down here is I will just basically equal everything off of my center line. And so that way I'll be sure to get very close to finished product. So yeah.
Awesome. All right, while you're finding that out, it is now time for Ask Binarai, where you can ask Binarai whatever you want to ask Binarai. So, what do you want to ask Binarai?
How's it going, Binarai?
It's going all right.
How's it going? Where are you going?
Vacation plans?
Oh, where am I going? I'm going fishing for a week in... Can't never remember the name of the place now. We've got Jean from JJ Pool, which is a popular pool, coming along with us. So yeah, he's going to be spending some time in England, and we're going to be meeting up and doing a bit of fishing. And then we're going over to do some river fishing, which is near to where we are. We're starting off going pond fishing for carp and things like that. Then we're going river fishing, and then after that we're driving over to Swansea in Wales. We're going to be doing some sea fishing for 3 days. And then after that, we are then back for a day, and then we're going to Scotland for a week, and staying in a lodge up in Scotland, and doing some hiking and things like that. And then when we get back from there, then we're in Ibiza or Ibiza, or however you want to say it, for a week as well. So then that's my rest and relaxation, and then I'll be back in full force, ready to continue the push. But most likely I'll be bored shitless anyway, and I'll be online chatting as much as I can. It's just a case of I'm not going to be at my desk here with the power of a PC to do the streams and things like that. So yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. You know, it'd be nice to get away a little bit and bit of mental recovery. You know, it's a lot of work doing all this, all the trivias and the streams and the, you know, keeping things rolling for the team and all that. You know, it is a lot of work, and it'd be nice to have a little bit of a break. I haven't decided who I'm going to hand the reins to yet in terms of the marketing team. I'm yet to make that decision. I'll probably make that decision tomorrow. But I don't know whether I'm going to give it to Baguette because he's too lazy.
Yeah, he's probably already sleeping.
Yeah, I might hand it to you, Scherm. You might do all right with it.
Do a little marketing.
And just basically tell him what you want. Or we've got BitKadina, who could also do it as well.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you and BitKadina can bounce a bit, help each other out with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Is there any questions you've got for me while I'm here? Anybody?
I have a question for you. I'm curious if this law is correct. I've heard it's illegal there where you live for a cow to walk down the street while it's daylight. You'll get a fine.
What? That's a complete load of rubbish. Absolute load of rubbish. Yeah. Cows walk down the street in the day. Like, farmers move cows from other fields to other fields, and they'll walk down the street with all the cows. It's not illegal. You'll get cars behind the cows. They just have to wait, you know. There's nothing illegal about it. It's just one of those things.
Now, hang on now, because I heard of a fella in the States somewhere, and he got out of the drunk tank, I think it was. But anyways, or no, some misdemeanor.
Okay.
And no, hang on, let me get my story straight. Let me remember it correctly. No, he'd been found not guilty of something, but he had spent time in jail. And then he got found not guilty. And during the court, while he was in court being found not guilty, they he asked the judge for his horse, his blanket, his rifle, his 3 days food ration, and ammunition. And they were forced to give it to him because it was an old law that they had just never, that had just antiquated into the back of the library. No, everybody forgot about it. Nobody remembered to get rid of it. So they had to give him a horse, a blanket, a rifle, ammunition, and 3 days food ration.
Okay.
Because he had been tried and found acquitted, but had spent time in jail.
Wow.
Well, there we go.
Interesting.
So yeah, you can walk down the street with a cow, Charlie. Not a problem.
Okay.
All right, it's almost time for what's in Scherm's bag.
That time?
Yeah. Do you want to just give a small update where we are, Smith, right now before Scherm sorts his bag out?
Yeah. Let's do this real quick because we have it burning and I want to blow it out. You can see here, Junior is taking that piece and holding it to the candle top. And what it's doing is it's actually depositing soot.
Okay.
And this is a technique called candling. And once he's got complete coverage, I can take that and put it into a situation where it's blind. For example, I have a hole through here, but I don't know what it's touching and what it isn't. So I'll take that. We would do that in, say, the case of this, right? We would carve it down for what we believe, but as soon as we put it down, we don't know what's touching, what isn't. So we would candle it, put it down, and what it leaves behind is only what it's touching. So you can see here, the only place it touched was at the rim.
Yeah.
So I would then come in here and I would just take that away. That's it. I would just take the black. And then I would go back and I would do it again. And we would do it again and again and again and again until we got complete, like it touches completely, and we know that it is perfectly mated. And this is the technique that's commonly used in practices like this, as well as mating or the marriage of a rifle stock to an action. So, yeah, this is typically what we do. But in this case, I think we're going to go with the resin just for the sake of time.
Very cool trick.
Awesome. Okay, Smith, have you finished explaining that? Or are you going to do the intro for Scherm's bag?
Yeah, hang on. Hang on. I got to get punched. Got to get punched in the throat real quick for that.
Okay.
Go ahead. It gives me a bit of a rougher voice here. So, hang on for dramatic effect. Okay, I'm just going to cover the camera. In a world where salt is regular and no one knows the meaning of life, we all guess what's in a bag in What's in Scherm's bag. Rated Scherm.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
Perfect.
All right, guys, what is in Scherm's bag? If you can answer in the stream party chat, what is in Scherm's bag? You could win 500 RTM. Bit of an outline there. The bag is semi-transparent, so you could sort of see possibly what's in his bag. If you got any clues, make sure to type it in the chat. And I'll call it out on the stream, and if you are correct, you will win 500 RTM. So what is in Scherm's bag?
Just need to step away from my computer for a second. We'll be back in a minute.
That's a hairdryer. That's a...
Clue, think of the stream title, Inevitable.
Inevitable. Toy is saying a stapler.
Not a stapler.
Yeah, jigsaw.
No.
Is it a BB gun?
No.
What else did you say?
Staple gun.
Staple gun.
Massage gun.
Massage gun.
No.
Headphones.
Inevitable. So what's inevitable? Death is inevitable. Is it an urn?
I thought about putting my dog's ashes, you know, so I was like, yeah, that's too cryptic.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. What's in the bag? Type it in the chat, please.
That's a mattress
Inevitably come
blower.
in handy.
That's that's a tire pump.
Yep, bingo.
Sorry, I should have just left that alone. Somebody else to get it.
Oh. Okay.
A little car air pump.
So why is that inevitable? Or is it inflatable?
Inevitably, you're going to have a car, flat tire, and it's going to come in handy.
Okay.
Yep. I know. As soon as you said that, it's inevitable. I thought, yep, flat tire.
Yep. Flat tire. It's inevitable.
All right. So what I'm going to do, Smith, is not give it you. I'm gonna rain it to the community.
I was looking forward to that. I was 500 away from another node.
You've earned enough from Baguette just bidding on that thing with his 3,000 increases and that. Surely.
Do me a favor, okay?
All right, go on.
Double it and rain it, and I'll make up for it on the back end.
I don't think I've got enough rain to double it.
Well, I'll do it then. I'll come in.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just do a phrase rain 500, and I'll do the exclamation mark Cryptosmith, and we'll see how many tags you get while you're on the stream.
Do we not have it pinging Cryptosmith?
Oh, it doesn't look like we got the tag. Oh, well.
We didn't add that yet. Soon. Oh, no, there it is.
Yeah, it works.
Okay. There it comes. So many options for Cryptosmith.
Can you hear those tags, Smith? No? Okay.
I muted you a long time ago. like I'm just kidding. I didn't. I almost wish I did now because it would have been funny. I haven't really actually done that. Anyways. You guys okay? You okay?
Yeah, we're all good, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Saw you go for a bit of a tumble there, just checking in. Okay, so for the most part, you can see that I'm just going through one of my favorite courses in middle school was drafting, and fun fact, I liked this thing where you mirrored something by data points physically. What in the world is that? Do you guys hear that?
Nope. Oh, it's Scherm. He's got some kind of thing in the background.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, there's some leaf blowers.
Leaf blowers, yeah.
The neighbors. Yeah, the neighbors. There's always leaf blowers going around here.
Just blowing around leaves.
Yeah, there's not even any leaves. I don't understand that. They cut the grass and blow the grass around. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see the point in leaf blowers.
No.
I mean, leaf hoovers, fair enough.
Right. Yeah, you're gonna blow them into a pile.
Yeah.
I mean, they're good for when you get debris, a storm blows through, you got like a bunch of stuff on your deck or whatever. You just blow it all off easy. But these people are ridiculous with their leaf blowers.
We don't really get many leaf blowers in England. Not many people blow leaves around.
I mean, it wasn't as bad in Jersey, but down here in Georgia, they're obsessed with it.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's just a matter of routing it out to the thickness of the knife, which we can do. Manually. We'll do it manually. What the heck? Yep, we will. Plug cutter over here. Set that over here. We'll make sure nothing falls off. And we'll change the speeds. And that is done by just changing our belt system around. We do have a chart right here that tells us, and what we're looking for is max speed. So that's D1. So D is this one, and 1 is this one. So I got to get this one under this belt. Working down. There. Now this thing spins faster than a... Well, you don't even want to know how fast it spins. There. We'll go ahead and lock up the spindle height.
You know, Smith, I've got a similar pillar drill here at my house, and I never even knew I could open the top and change the belt gears. Never opened it in my life.
That's funny.
There's all these speeds you don't even know about.
Exactly. I'll crack it open after the stream, see what's going on in there.
You're a one-speed kind of guy.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I didn't know you could change it. I've just never opened it. I thought, yeah, it works great. That's it. You know. Okay, guys. While Smith is formulating his what's it called again?
Plan.
Well, that'll do. A plan. I'm just going to give you a little rundown of what we talked about at the start of the stream, just in case you were just here for the Smith stream and not for the update stream. So we had a set of Raptoreum drinks coasters made by Smith. Three were for cold drinks and 1 was for tea. They were handmade and feathered stamped, and Baguette won the bids on them, so congrats to Baguette if you're still awake. Charlie was talking about Ghost Press that was ready for launch in a technical perspective. He's saying that over the next week he's polishing things up, such as service emails, getting backups properly set up, and a final round of quick load integration testing. And then I will be working with Charlie and making a launch video after, and a couple of onboarding and explainer videos, and after that it launches. More work has been done on the third-party marketplace with Zlata and Mancini putting in a lot of code, thousands of lines of code. We're getting closer and closer to the latest work going into the collection, including the showcase and the carousel. We've got a developer feedback meeting coming up, and we're all excited to get that pushed out, and so we can work on getting that fine-tuned ready for launch. Scherm mentioned that we've now got 60 people in the realm of the Gigatoshis, which you can level up to by raining 1 or more RTM in the pot just before trivia. We've got many more additions to the Community Me 6 commands. We've created a new channel called Ghost Rider Valley, where Sagabi Game Dev can focus and build his game there. If you want to go check that out, then please do, and support the guys doing some cool stuff. Scherm was mentioning that we've got the Raptor hash pool doing major changes on their website, and we'll be down for about a month. You can still mine to the pool even without a website up, but always put a backup pool in the miner just in case the back end goes down temporarily. We had Charlie mentioning he's finally finished moving all the infrastructure away from UpCloud. They've been a great provider, but they've raised the prices quite considerably. He's been working on for the last 4 or 5 months, and at the same time, he's made things more efficient and easily scalable for spikes in demand of the network. It's also time to take our original mail server out and put it out of its misery, you were saying earlier. So yeah, that's from Charlie. I was mentioning that this is the last stream from me for a few weeks. I'll be on holiday, busy away from PC. You'll still see me online posting and doing things, but there'll be no trivia and no streams until I'm back, unless someone else on the team would like to rig one, or a member of the community. This also means no AMA stream. I just don't have the production power or the internet speed to do it on mobile or laptop while I'm away. Yeah, but it's probably best I don't do it as well, because like I said earlier, I would probably get in trouble with the wife by not giving her enough attention. Yeah, so if anyone in the community would like to do one of the trivia nights, then they are pinned in the general chat, and pick a date and rig something for the community. So that'll be nice to see some new things being constructed. Got loads more videos and things going out from H&S, which will be scheduled while I'm away as well. They will automatically go out. There's many of them he's been doing, which has been a great help for the project and the community. So a big thanks to H&S. We got Raptured back in the community as well, designing some videos and things for the stream. So that's a big thanks to Raptured. We are going to be constructing a Kill Twitter event after the stream, which we will reward for Twitter content, and we're going to create a channel which is invite only. It will involve posts, replies, comments, and tagging with different rewards paid in Raptoreum coins for those that participate. You'll be required to grab proof and a link, and we will reward based on the type of content that you've pushed out onto Twitter. The aim is to get new people looking at Raptoreum and have some fun at the same time. So please stay tuned for that. And finally, a big shout out to Santos and Geckos for stopping by this week. It's nice to see you both in the community. And yeah, and that was about that. And then we had Baguette doing a big long speech about how you should stick with us, and we're working every day, and that was nice. We had that from Baguette. And also Alejandro talking about the Spanish community and what's been going on, and also Scherm as well. So yeah, that's a small update. If you want to check out the full update, then make sure to head to the start of the stream. You can always skip back to this part of the stream afterwards once you're done with that, or you can just wait until the end of the stream and go then. Cheers, guys.
Pretty good.
Yep.
I enjoy those updates. Very bullet pointed.
Yeah, me too, because a lot of times I've kind of forgotten already. So it's a good refresher.
It's so satisfying watching that.
Yeah.
It is. It's fun to watch.
Okay, guys, going to do a little bit more rain in the chat. If you are active in the stream party chat, you will get some rain. If you're not active, then you better start typing. Do you know what I'm eating right now, Scherm?
Peanut butter and jelly. Water.
No.
Baguette.
But it is peanut. It is peanut related.
Oh, I say like what Marmite and jam sandwich.
No, it's Marmite peanuts.
Marmite peanut.
Yeah. Yeah, Marmite peanuts.
What the heck is Marmite?
What's between that and regular peanuts?
Marmite is like, it's almost like dry roasted peanuts. It's almost like that, but a lot more of a stronger taste. It's like it smells like fresh bread. Is all I can explain it as. Marmite is a byproduct of brewing beer.
Oh right.
So you're eating the dregs from the from the beer brewery?
Yeah.
And we use code Marmite all over them. Like how are you eating peanuts covered in Marmite?
Well, the seasoning that's in there is Marmite seasoning. So
I was like powderize it and stick it on there with like honey or something.
I don't know what they do. It's not sweet. It's definitely not honey. But yeah, it's stuck to the peanuts, and it's absolutely beautiful.
I can't say I've ever had it.
Well,
That's a new one for me. I've never even heard of it.
you've never heard of Marmite? I mean, come on.
No.
What about Vegemite?
No.
No,
We don't
definitely
know
not.
about any of those mites over here. You know about dust mites, things like
We ain't
that.
buying it, bro. We ain't buying it. Okay.
Hey, Smith, have you bought some salad cream? Because we were talking about that before.
Salad cream. What
Yeah.
in the heck?
Oh, salad cream
Yeah.
is beautiful.
I only know sour.
I can't believe you
not-
haven't got salad cream. I mean, you guys have English royalty, right? For your, yeah.
I'm definitely not royal. No.
I know you're not royal, but that should
I
mean.
think are you talking about like Megan and the
Well, on
other one?
on your money, you had the Queen, yeah. And if you have
that way.
if you have new money, then you'll have the King.
I don't have any money, so I don't know.
I didn't know we put King Charles on RTM.
Yeah, no.
Well, anyway, this is why I think you should have a Marmite.
I thought we were talking about salad cream or something.
Yeah, we were talking about salad cream as well. I think you should definitely have some of that. I mean, salad cream and fries, or chips as we call them, that is just beautiful. It's meant for salads, but it's just so nice with chips.
Salad cream. Are you talking about like mayonnaise or something?
No.
We've had this discussion. It's not like Miracle Whip or anything. It's like it's like Miracle Whip without the eggs. It almost looks like.
It's very vinegary, but it's creamy as well. And salad cream is actually a little sweet. I highly recommend you try it, Charlie. In fact, if I do ever come over there and see Smith, I'm going to bring some salad cream and some Marmite with me.
There we go. Salad cream. I'm looking it up right now because
Yeah.
I'm curious.
And I'm going to eat some mousse with salad cream.
Mousse is good with everything.
Oh, is it?
Mousse is good with butter. Just good old butter.
I've got to catch one first, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You can't catch a mousse, though.
So, see, this is a perfect use case of the candling.
Okay.
But of course, we are just going to kind of start chewing away at this with our best guess in mind here.
Best
But
guess.
this,
That sounds like wood chips, maybe. I hope not.
expensive wood chips. Maybe I'll go with a smaller one for now. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go on an angle to produce my step. And that step right there is just something that's going to stop me. So I'm not trying to do everything all at once. And then I'm just going to slowly go back. And this burl wood is real pain in the neck to work with because the grain direction is changing every millimeter.
Right.
And then that ramp that we've built in, one, that's going to protect us from sliding off and stabbing, because when a chisel is this sharp, it doesn't act like a flat edge. It just acts like a pointed edge. It'll just go right through. So that prevents me from sliding forward. Not 100%, of course, but... And then so we just keep coming back and keep cutting that ramp in. And it's much easier to do because we're dealing with much less back force, preventing me from having to work with all that wood trying to stop me. And then we can turn around and just take this part out. And with a nice sharp chisel, grain direction should have little effect. It does have some effect. It's called grain runout. So we want to avoid grain runout. And now that I've cut everything back, I can actually come in here and plane that surface.
Where did the hammers go?
Make that a definite stop. And then come in here and refine.
That makes me nervous watching that.
Yeah, definitely. I'm thinking one slip, that's straight in his finger.
So I am employing what's called a wiggle cut. And you see there, I just slipped past and didn't go anywhere. So wiggle cut, I'm going to slip past on purpose here. That was my slip. You see that? So with the wiggle cut, I'm not putting a body length into it. I'm literally putting only enough distance to get that to wiggle back and forth.
Okay.
See, like that?
Yeah.
And this is something that you employ in hard to carve wood, as well as cuts where you do have a feature that you could easily slice off, such as a hard stop or your finger. And so that way it really limits your force to just those tiny little incremental moves. So it's a safety thing as well as a feature thing. So it enables you to get some what's known as bas relief. We got our depth on one cut, and now we're just going to come in here and we're going to take it to the full length to get this angle here. And we're just literally going to join two planes. Start by knocking off just our corners. So I keep creating corners, and I just keep knocking them off till I got nothing. And I go back and I create another one. And then knock off my corner. And just repeat the process. Now, of course, it's generally done a little faster than explanation will allow. And to put a hammer to this and get it done a little quicker, I'm going to put it in a vise. And that way I can chew off a little bit more. My piece of paper from up front. And the strop from Mom's desk. Strop, yeah. So all we're looking for here is for the suba to drop down to that half line mark. You see that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we know that we're set in. So I'm just gonna keep messing with that, and I have that front angle to do. This is where if we fail on everything else, we want this to succeed. This portion right here, because even if the blade has play in the bottom and this is mechanically sound, it will lock it in. We want what's called a free running fit, or even, because it's wood, we can afford to have interference fit. Feels good. We're just gonna leave that and go on to the next one. We're not gonna mess around with this too much, sake of time. Again, just to kind of give an idea, this is probably a multiple day process. Sorry, I was just sending my sunny boy there off to go grab a leather strop and had to explain where it was. Where the heck was I?
You were doing the other one.
Right. So, oh yes, this is typically a multiple day process.
Yeah.
Because every part of this gets carved by hand, which I prefer. So I pray you do not hold it against me.
That's cool. We are at half past the hour, Smith, as well. Just letting you know.
I don't know what that means. You're talking riddles to me, like Chinese practically. May as well be Arabic. What does that mean?
Well, I don't know, because I don't know what time it is there.
Gotcha.
All right, that just means look at the time.
I just need 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes, I was just going to say.
Waiting for it.
So I just want to give you guys an idea of how sharp the chisel is to show you kind of how tough this wood can be. And it does have quite a thick blade backer, but you can see here that it'll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's sharp.
So, and this wood gives me a hard time. So it's you know, it's surprising to think that like leather sharpens metal or that wood dulls it. But when you think about it with any amount of time, it kind of makes, I mean, you can see how it happens, right? Because this wood, I mean, it looks like I'm carving into something of great hardness with, it makes that chisel not look as sharp as it is. This too, this is a little dovetail chisel. That's my favorite chisel. This one does stuff like this little guy right here. Little dovetail
Oh yeah, yeah.
between the ebony and the walnut.
I say my chisels don't look nearly as good as yours. Mine are all dull and chipped up and.
That's what this one looked like just a few days ago, but I had a need, so I used an old messed up one. Oh, where did it get put now? And now it's one of my favorites. Oh, right here, right in front of me. So it still doesn't have a handle, but that actually came in handy because I was holding it like this, and it's got a nice curved blade to it. And anyways, I love that thing. Yeah. Go on to
I've got some decent chisels. I'm scared to use them. They're from 1963. They're made in England.
Yep.
When Stanley first started. So they're like original old Stanley chisels. They're even in the you know, the grease wrapping with the tool oil and stuff still.
All right. What are we trading?
Well, do you want them? I got given them. The guy over the road died, and he was like, he was an engineer, but he was into everything. And I got so many tools from just given to me from their family, like drill bits and all sorts of stuff, and not just cheap stuff, like the best stuff you could get. And yeah, I've got loads of stuff. So you want those chisels, do you, Smith?
Yeah, smile.
I tried to fabricate some drool, but I thought that was pushing it.
I mean, I don't use them. You can have them if you want, but you need to give me like a note or something.
You can have them for a note.
You can have them. It's still going to cost you.
Is that it? What a steal!
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, I love old tools. I mean, I love old tools. I love putting them back to use, you know.
I don't know whether the metal would be any better than what it is now. I don't know about metal, you see, but these are, you know, old but new.
So steel was hit or miss back in the day until actually D2 was one of the first tool steels that ever came up with oxygen purification of steel. But saying that, steel back in the day that was mass produced of any sort was done through what's known as puddling. And they still came up with some good steel. So I wouldn't write it off just because it's old.
Yeah, what are you saying, half a node then? Have you still got that Commodore stuff, Smith?
I do. I haven't had a chance to touch it.
Yeah. Well, the more you don't have a chance to touch it, the more it's worth.
And you know what is funny too? Not funny, but I got it. I bought it. Got it here. Started tearing some stuff apart. Of course, my wife walks in, and it's just strewn from wall to wall, covering every bench there is. And she's going, like, what is this stuff? I was like, babe, no,
Hold on.
just hang on now.
Let me explain.
It's worth some money. You know what I'm saying? It's worth some money. And she went, yeah. So, anyways, point being is it's sitting here,
Okay.
and every day, sure, it accrues value. But it also decreases the amount of, like the happy marriage level value of the Commodore Amiga.
Diverging. Yeah. The longer it stays there. Cluttering up the office.
Did she actually Google the prices?
No, and you know what's funny too is she's like, she won't hear it. She's like, I don't. And she even said to me, she's like, I don't care if it's worth $3,000. I'm like, well, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard.
Yeah, she don't want to look at it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, she'll care if you sell it and buy her something with the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think she's just sick of my schemes. I bought a, I'm not one of those guys who comes by with a scheme every week, but I mean, like, I bought a burl 7 years ago, and I'm pulling this thing in the door. Like, we're just starting out. We're jumping from a job into this risky thing, and I go spend like almost $1,000 on burls. And I got one big burl and one little burl under my arm, and I'm packing them in the door because I actually started in my basement with all of this stuff. And she's, of course, sitting there upset with me because I just blew half the month's budget on some burls. And I was like, babe, just hear me out here. This is going to make us money. Like, we're going to be able to cut this up and make money off it. Okay? I don't want to hear anything about it. Argument over. In 8 years, I have not cut one piece off of that burl.
It's still there. Yeah.
So she may have some validity. No, I'll get rid of that Commodore stuff though. I think it's super cool, but
I don't suppose you need any chisels, do you, Smith?
That's why he brought it up,
Well played,
well played.
Kind of deal.
Yeah, that was well played. Nice, smooth transition.
Yeah, that's decent, that Commodore. Really decent.
I mean, it's still in the plastic for crying out loud.
Yeah.
And I mean, the cords, that's the cool part too, is the power cords and the AV cords and the all that nonsense. It still has its own plastic too.
Yeah, it was very well looked after. You struck gold there.
Yeah.
Now wait for
Falcon's
Binarai's
wondering
comeback of how something else on the chisels. We're watching negotiations here live.
Well, Falcon wants to know when chisel auction.
When chisel auction?
Yeah.
Wow.
You're gonna make a Raptoreum chisel?
Yeah.
I don't think we could stamp the RTM logo in them. It'd just ruin them. But I'm not saying the RTM logo is a bad thing or anything, but they are like
No, not in your collection.
Oh, not in mine.
Saying,
Oh, like a special
like
RTM chisel.
Like a Smith item.
Yeah.
For the streams.
Yeah. Like, who cares about those stupid, like, Stanley?
Yeah, Stanley ones.
1902. Yeah, those are the bad year.
Have you ever made your own chisel, Smith?
Yes, I have. In fact, I was going to make one today for exactly what it is we're doing live on stream, but I ended up not because of time. Would have been cool if we did, though.
Maybe we can do it on a different stream. Maybe we could make a knife that doubles up as a chisel.
So we were actually contacted by a large electric company.
Okay.
And they wanted us to make and develop a work knife that had a chisel point on the end of it and was foldable, but also had safety guards because these big corporations are all about over safetying things. And we came up with a pretty cool design. I think it never ended up going anywhere because it had to run through the bureaucracy. This is actually a provincial company, so a lot of bureaucracy.
Yeah.
But maybe, if that's dead in the water, we should put it on the stream.
There we go. I like that.
So what would it be called? A chife?
Right.
Ours over there.
Get out.
All right then, a nizzle.
Oh, sure, it's any better.
Even more.
Hey Smith, it's after 20 to the hour now. Another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Just 10 more.
10 more.
Okay, guys, don't forget to make sure to like this stream and follow us on this official YouTube channel to be kept up to date with anything Raptoreum and any Cryptosmith streams coming up. Also, don't forget to follow us at Threads and Instagram and Twitter, and that's at Raptoreum. And also, be sure to follow JD Knives at Facebook. That is JD Knives. And also follow Cryptosmith at Twitter as well, and that is CryptosmithJr01. And I'll mention again, we do have Smith's children. We've got Smithette on the camera right now, who's helping out, and we also have SmithJr in the shop, helping out create what you're seeing today. So if you want to help those guys out, the vanity addresses are now in the stream description that I've just added, and also they are pinned now in the stream party chat with a fresh pin. So if you want to support the kids, they do appreciate everything that you get, that you send them. They have been sent a fair bit tonight, which they'll be very pleased about when they check their wallets. So awesome stuff. And also, don't forget that we will not be doing a stream for maybe a few weeks until, well, maybe 2 streams worth until I get back from my holiday. That is, unless Cryptosmith wants to try and rig a stream together somehow, or one of the team members. But, it's entirely up to Smith. And also, in regards to trivia nights, if anyone wants to take one of the dates that's pinned in the general channel at the Discord, then choose a date and rig a trivia night for it. That would be much appreciated. And maybe we can put some RTM towards that. And yeah. Baguette, are you still awake or are you snoring?
He's got to be sleeping.
He's got to be, hasn't he?
99% sure he's sawing logs.
Let's see how good of a mechanical hold we have. Oh, look at that. Oh, dang it. Oh, I held the blade. I mean, we're pretty early in the stages now, so I count that as a success for sure. There.
Sweet.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And so that is the same burl as this wood, and we will dye it black. Also, I'll put the blue spacer on there, get it down to something of a similar shape as the handle. And yeah, I think with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this guy together permanently, and I'm going to finish this guy, and I'm going to send Binarai some photos, and we're going to get this thing auctioned off.
Are you going to send me some photos of the... Where are you going? Where's he going? Are you going to send me some photos of the coasters as well?
Yes.
All right, cool. So, guys, we're going to have another auction for some coasters. We'll probably run it this time for a week. And then we'll round up that auction when I get back from fishing. And then, yeah, you'll be able to grab some RTM coasters. We're going to do the wooden ones, or are we going to do the other ones, Smith?
The wooden one. Well, they're both wooden.
Oh, are they? Yeah. Yeah, the wooden ones that are laser... what would you call it? Laser burned, or... I don't know.
Laser etched.
Laser etched.
That's the word, yeah.
Engraved? Is that a good word as well?
I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
Engraved. Yep. Debossed.
Laser.
Yeah. Laser. Or lizard. You go ahead. You do what you got to do on the way out. I think we're gonna call it here. I'm just gonna have the outro of that laser kicking into gear and doing what it's supposed to do.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you all watching again, and to be here to do another Raptoreum stream and a Cryptosmith stream. Thank you very much, Smith, for taking time out of your life to do this again. Thanks to Smith's kids for helping out in the shop, and for everyone that's helped the Smith's kids out tonight as well with the donations. Be sure to check the dates in the general channel. In fact, I'll do it right now. So I will be back to normal, starting with a stream on the 20th of August, and I will be around in the social channels as well, doing posts and things like that. Probably going to give Scherm and BitKidena the reins for the team, see how they do with that. And yeah, thank you very much for all your support. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to Charlie for coming on the stream. Thanks Scherm for coming on as well, and Baguette Nibbler. I know you're snoring right now. I'm just going to do the Baguette snoring sound, as it's world famous right now, if I can find it. Where is Baguette snoring? Oh, there he is. Yeah, so that's about the gist of Baguette's snoring right now, although he is muted. So yeah, thank you very much. And is there anything you want to say to everyone, Smith, just before we finish?
I may or may not be contemplating rigging a stream.
Okay. Just remember, I can't log into your computer and possibly help you where I am when I'm fishing, right?
Well, I don't need it this time, because apparently, like, the cliche technician's first question, have you tried turning it off and then on again? Actually worked for the troubles of last time.
Okay.
So I feel like a redemption stream is in place, but I also feel like what I got planned can't just be thrown together. So we'll see. We'll keep it a surprise.
You're more than welcome. I mean, all you got to do is plan your little slides and maybe I can send you some slides to help you out. And it's up to you if you want to do it. It's up to you.
I want your charity. Fine, man. I don't want your charity. Okay.
All right, do it yourself then. All right. Well, cheers, guys. Thank you for joining us, and we will be back soon if Smith wants to, or if anyone wants to. Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks, everybody. Catch you later.